Investigators think the shootings took place sometime yesterday at a home off of Dark Hollow Road near Roseland. A gun was found at the scene. A local hospital is set to close its nursery and maternity ward tomorrow. We first told you about this story earlier this month. That's when we talked to the hospital's president and CEO.
We ran into some issues related to providing full-time, uninterrupted physician coverage on the newborn nursery side.
And that's required for state licensing. So today we learned some new details about the issues with staffing at Stonewall Jackson Hospital in Lexington, and we talked to a midwife who's now going to help mothers-to-be out.
Meet Brody. He's one of the last babies born at Carilion Stonewall Jackson Hospital. His mother, Amber, was worried they would miss the April 30th deadline by just one day. This little guy's due date was May 1st, but thankfully he came early.
And I was more worried about if I was going to be able to have Brody over there, because I didn't want to, come over here for 9 months and then have to go somewhere else and then deliver.
Amber, like many mothers around here, are sad to see the center close.
As we've told you before, the CEO here at the hospital says that they're closing the birthing unit simply because they don't have enough pediatricians to cover the nursery. Well, we spoke to Rockbridge Pediatrics to get their side of the story. They say they told Carilion in February 2009 that they were having a hard time covering the nursery because it was requiring their 2 doctors to be on call 24 hours a day, 365 days out of the year. In addition to the time constraints, they say that they weren't being compensated by Carilion to work inside their hospital.
Despite the reasons for closing, Cassandra Perez, a local childbirth educator and student midwife, worries about the impact it will have on low-income women and the need the birthing center will leave in the community. So she's created a petition and Facebook page in support of keeping the unit open.
My focus in working with the different women and professionals in the community has really shifted to looking at how can we as a community serve these low-income women.
And after Friday, Perez says they'll have a real problem on their hands. In Lexington, Lindsay Ward, WSLS 10, on your side.
Carilion says if any mothers or babies are in the unit when they close tomorrow, those folks will be transported to another Carilion property. Let me give you a little added perspective here. I talked with a Carilion clinic representative who explained to me that more than half of the women in Rockbridge County were already going to Augusta County for their OB/GYN services, that they can't force doctors to practice at a hospital if they don't want to or can't. And it's difficult to try to recruit doctors to provide services if the need is already decreasing.
Election Day is just 5 days away, and your